argue he's one of the best boxers in the UFC, even though he fancies himself a well-rounded mixed martial artist, but always changing up the location of his strikes, the tempo. This guy is a well-versed, world-class striker.
Yeah, he's a world-class striker, and we always have a lot of fun on our shows about the best boxer in the UFC. Start talking Holloway, Masvidal, Blachowicz. This guy is along the lines of that in regards to how he implements that skill inside the octagon. He goes out there, fights behind a beautiful jab, and he sets everything up perfectly with the hands, and that is why we see him securing so many knockouts inside the UFC's octagon.
Yeah, had a lot of knockouts as an amateur, not just in MMA, but in boxing as well, and just wearing those tiny 4-ounce gloves here tonight. We'll see if he can add to that total. Calvin Kattar steps inside the octagon and is ready to fight. Well, a lot of fans have come out to see this man throw hands here tonight. You can argue he has some of the best boxing in this division. But fighters are a sensitive lot. It's like every time we put over his hands, he feels like we're saying out of the other side of our mouth that he's not well-rounded. That's not the case.
No, we're not calling him limited at all. We're not saying this guy can't do everything, but what pops on the page is his hand speed, his power in his hands, his ability to set up his hands through his feints and his movements. He can do so many good things in the boxing realm that you lock in on that thing. Make no mistake about it. This guy is very well-rounded, but ultimately it will be his boxing that will allow for him to be successful.
And defensively, certainly he's not going to be confused with Pernell Whitaker, but he moves his head very well, manages distance exceedingly well.
Sweet Pete.
And stylistically, sweet.
Sweet Pete.
All time. The rest of us. Our tail of the tape now for this featherweight fight. All right, now for the particulars, he is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Calvin Kattar. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, the Korean Superboy, Doo-Ho Choi.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, here's the Massachusetts native. Keeps going back to that jab, keeps throwing that jab, but unable to land. It's a pretty good jab. Countering with the jab here, but he saw it coming a mile away. Nice job there to block it by Choi.
Good jab.
Keep your hands up for me. Come on now. Let's move. Let's recompose. Stay focused.
Just misses with the right. Circling towards the left now. Switch kick to the body by Kattar.
Sets up that leg kick beautifully.
No surprise, DC, to see Calvin Kattar try to establish that jab here.
Is that New England cartel boxing. Calvin Kattar, Rob Font, all those guys are so well versed in the hands. They do such a great job of starting every combination with the jab, making sure that they dictate your reactions. It all starts, man, in boxing with the jab, and now you are starting to see guys like Kattar implement it into their game plan in mixed martial arts.
Oh, he lands a big left hand. Kattar gets hit with that hook shot there. He's got to be careful to not allow the offense to follow up here. Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You got to go close the show if you get a guy hurt that bad. You cannot back off and take your time. He's right for the picking. Go and pick the fruit.
Try to establish that jab. fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it's working.
Gets back to his feet. Oh, big left hand there. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
Right on the button. Winded up on the right there to no avail. Final seconds here of round one. Round two straight ahead. All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round. Now the focus becomes maximizing these 60 seconds, shutting that cut and preventing it from becoming a major factor here moving forward.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. Oh, Calvin Cato with the jab. That was Boston strong right there. He's looking good tonight.
I love when the accent comes out.
Oh, man, another strike gets through. This could be over soon. Back to the feet. And really starting to make these shots count. Lifts on the right hand. Heavy leather landed on both sides in that exchange. Joy gets caught with that punch. Ooh, nice defense. I thought that punch might get through. Oh, beautiful lead kick is good there by Choi.
Yeah, he's got to. He's got to start checking kicks.
Oh, look at the welts all over that right thigh. Really starting to bruise now. Hook to the head lands flush there by Calvin Cato. 3 minutes to go.
Attack that cut for me. Let's go.
So a much different approach.
He hurt him again.
Slips the punch nicely there. All right, well, he's had his striking on point tonight, and as evidence, some swelling now on his opponent.
Yeah, light swelling right now. But if he doesn't address it immediately, it'll turn to something much worse.
Well, MMA. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by the Korean Super Bowl.
Now he's going full mount.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
And he's back to his feet. Good sign for him there.
Oh, that right hand barely missed there.
And that will do it. Do Ho Choi with a huge win tonight.
Oh, my Lord.
we get the official decision from Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 14 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, the Korean Superboy, Do-Ho Choi.
So the Korean Superboy Do-Ho Choi with another highlight for the reel here tonight. A big win for him in this featherweight division. And it's pretty wild to think that this guy is just getting started. Now let's see just how far he can take it. But tonight the celebration is on.